Okay, this is going to be the hardest part of this collection to list. This is what I like to call the residual. Residual is not the best word because it just implies that there's not value, but there is a lot of value here. This is, I mean, just to give you an idea how big this box is, like that box is just box of binders, right? These are some 5,000 count boxes up here that just pale in comparison to these other huge boxes. You can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deep, and then 4 across. There's 20. I don't know. And then these ones in front, there's like 26 or 20 something boxes of binders. And there's all of these 5,000 counts too. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 5,000 count boxes. There are, I mean, it's just, guys, it is so many cards. I've looked through them once. That doesn't mean that I found everything. There's plenty of stuff in here that is still, there's plenty of good stuff in here. So what I want to do real quick is kind of show you, give you an idea of what's in here, what's still left. I am, at this point, unable to continue to go through it the way that I'd like to maximize the value. And so I think, if you are somebody who has time, who lives in Utah or close to Utah, and you're interested, I would love to have somebody basically come pick all this stuff up and give you a great deal on it. So I want to just take you through a little bit of it and show you kind of some of the highlights. It's probably 90% basketball, 85% basketball, 12% football, and 12% baseball, and like 3% football. So I clearly can't show you most of it, but like I'm just trying to get you an idea of, like, it is huge. There are so many cards here, guys. Hundreds of thousands. I don't know how many hundreds of thousands. I said 400,000 in the beginning. I don't know if that's total. I know that we have some more stuff that I need to pick up from him too that will also be added to this. So, but it's all stuff that's, most of the stuff that he has left there is like 80s, 90s baseball that isn't worth anything, and I won't really take any time going through, but I will add it to this for you. So the binders. The binders are all junk Jazz stuff. So just tons and tons of Jazz cards. And a couple of them are. And then like 5 of the binders are organized alphabetically. So this is actually really cool. So I left this one open so you could see. So if you look down, you can see names, right? Carmelo Anthony, Nate Archibald. You can see there's almost no Carmelo Anthony cards, right? Because he didn't collect too much of the newer stuff, right? He kind of stopped earlier than that. You can see tiny Archibalds. Okay. Daryl Armstrong's, followed by a larger lot of Ron Artest, because that was kind of in the sweet spot, the late 90s, or into the 2000s is when that stuff would be from. Now you can see Barkley here, right? Barkley's got a ton of stuff, with, like you saw there, a decent insert card, the Living Legends card. But then there's, a lot of base stuff, but there's, Fleer Metal, and let me just pull out a stack here. I don't have anything to hold this up, but stuff like that like there's some real value there to some of that stuff, right? Like, could there be gradable stuff in here? Absolutely. So I'll put these back momentarily. I'm carrying these around my hand, and so actually, you know what though, I can set this up in here. Hold on one sec. That'll make it so I can actually flip through stuff faster. Sorry, gonna be crooked, but it is what it is. So you can see, like I mean, there's lots of stuff in here, right? There's a silver and there's a gold signature Charles Barkley card. Like, that's decent stuff, and it's stuff that can be lotted up and you can create value. Let's pull out one more lot of Barkley just so you can see. This one has a whole lot of nothing, although an 88, 89. Some inserts. An electric quart, silver, some more inserts, a beam team. I mean, there you can see there's still good stuff in here, right? Nothing probably incredible, although, guys, there's always a chance, man. I found Brian Russell, Jeff Hornacek, and John Starks precious metal gems. And so there's stuff like that, right? And then you keep going, and Joe Dumars. Oh, that's cool. See, you can see we've got 89 stuff. There's stuff back into the 70s in here. This whole section right here is Tim Duncan. It's like a huge section, right? That's got to be... That's where Sean Elliott starts. So that's what? 250 Tim Duncan cards? And so you can see that's how it's alphabetized. Like anybody who's not named Jordan or Kobe's been left in here. I took out Jordan and Kobe. I didn't take out anybody else. Okay? Scottie Pippen, Iverson, those guys, those are all there. I found an Iverson Chrome rookie in this box. So there's that sort of stuff. And then there is stuff like these binders. Now this is the majority of the collection. I'm trying to hold this with my chin. That'll make me sound weird. So this binder is a jazz binder. This is his first jazz binder, starting with Morris Almond and John Amici. And you can see it's like stuff where John Amici's in a jazz uniform and where he's not in a jazz uniform. Mitchell Anderson. I didn't even know that guy played for the Jazz. Apparently he did. Shannon Anderson, EX rookie. See, first day issue. There's stuff like that. Inserts. Is that... Oh, dude, there's a ruby. I left a freaking ruby in here. Isn't that a ruby? Man, I'm bad at my job. So, that's a ruby right there. There's other stuff that's like that, right? And I've gone through and done my best, but it's just easy to miss some stuff. These binders are actually where I found the 3 precious metal gems cards. Carlos Arroyo, Ike Austin. So that gives you an idea. And then there's a ton of Carlos Boozers in there. Look at that. That was a star. It's a star XRC. It's a Thurl Bailey XRC. Actually, Bailey might have had a year before that. There it is, actually. so yeah, we've got Thurl Bailey, 87, 85, 84, Rajah Bell rookies. So there's like 5 of these jazz binders that are really similar to this one. And he collected a lot of inserts of jazz stuff. We'll see other ones. Tons of Stockton Malone. Most of the inserts that were really good, you saw probably that I pulled those out. But there absolutely could be some that I missed. I'm sure there are, and there are definitely some of the inserts that are like more dollar box sort of inserts that you'll find. This is just another one of those. So Ostertag with some inserts there. I don't want to flip through these for too long. You guys will get bored. But just in case we see anything else. That's a cool card. His finest rookie. And then there's like in the middle of all of this like a page of totally non-jazz guys. And some maybe there'll be a gold StarQuest in there or something. Scott Padgett, first impressions insert, and what else we got? The finest rookie, and the ultimate victory parallel. You know, Pavlovich. So many Pavloviches, like just so many different types of cards. I saw a 1980 complete set, 1980 Topps football. I saw 1988 complete basketball set with stickers without Jordan, Reggie Miller, and the key guys. There's these loose pages down here. What do we got in here? I'm not, like, I haven't planned this, right? Like, I did not come look at this first. There's a flower on the wall for you to try to figure out, like, what to show you guys. Like, these loose pages, there's some oversized stuff here. And those are parts of boxes. You don't need to see those. You know, but there's just, guys, there's hundreds of thousands of cards. There's a cool Shaq and Walker insert there with the little glittery thing on those. I don't know if that's set very well, but there is, oh look, just like complete set of Top Stars basketball, because he did crazy amounts of Top Stars basketball. There's some more 90s inserts that need to, probably should have put in the insert lots that I sold. Anyway, there's just so much of this sort of stuff. I could, let me show you one more binder. Let's see if I can see by the side and see if I can find another one that's pretty good. Oh yeah, this one's pretty good actually. This is pretty good one. Try not to drop stuff. So this binder is his Topps Tribute binder, baseball. Like I said, mostly not baseball, but like, this set's freaking awesome. I don't know if it's worth anything, but it's like a beautiful set. And it's not, and clearly not complete, right? He's got lots of empty spots. But this binder is huge. I don't know what to do with this stuff. Like, I don't have a clue what to do with this stuff. That's not, like, I'm a high-end basketball guy. I don't know what to do with this. So, anyway, we've done pretty well thus far in the lots. You guys have been awesome. Again, you can see there are like hundreds of thousands of cards here. There's no question in my mind there's thousands of dollars worth of stuff in partial sets. I mean, you saw the Barkleys, you saw the Duncans. Imagine the same thing for Iverson, the same thing for Pippen, the same thing for Ewing, for Garnett, for Penny Hardaway, for Tracy McGrady, for Grant Hill. The partial sets like that, Topps Tribute, the 88 set, the 80 top set that's complete, the football set. All the random Jazz cards, jersey cards that are left in here. I think, what was I looking at earlier? What was I looking at? I realized I'd forgotten something. I'd forgotten some jerseys. Was it this one? Yeah, I think it was this one. This is like a game face set. Maybe full, maybe, like, I'm not looking to see if things are full. So look, there's these things. I think these things are cool. They look cool. Sweet Beginnings. Jeremy Weddle. Number to 14.99. I don't know if that's good. There's these guys in the front. Then there's these things. He was ready to sell them at the card shop. The local card shop. There's a Palmeiro jersey. Lucky number 27. Scott Rowland. Like, those are both jersey cards. There's so much of that sort of stuff still in here. I don't know if there's 10 jersey cards left in the lot or if there's 100. I tend to think it's not too many. But then you also have stuff like this 1988 baseball set, right? So it's a complete set of 1988 Topps baseball, and I show you that because not all of this stuff is awesome, right? Some of it's not awesome. But ideally, like, I mean, I'm never gonna take this. I'm never packaging this stuff up and shipping it, right? Like, I'm not putting this in, oh, this is cool. Check this out. Right, like, with Iverson on the front, just so you can see that some of the stars are still left Hill on the front. Like, there's lots of good stuff in here. But what I was saying is I'm not going to package this stuff up, right? Like, look at how much, I mean, it just keeps going. I've not let my kids come into this room